Okay, we get 1736 for this game. Good luck. We play knight f3 with white as per usual. We've played before, as you can see there. 480 games for our opponent, but a nice 5-year-old account. I've got 1100 games now. Do I want to do a reti or do I want to do a d4? I'm trying to mix it up a bit just for that little bit of variety. Let's do d4 for this one. I'll probably play c4 anyway. He plays bishop up. Yeah, let's play c4 and just bring the knight up. Obviously, the rook guards the knight if he was to take immediately. So, how to do this? Take, take. Let's get rid of one of his centre pawns. I assume he'll take back, which he does. So I think we'll get our bishop up outside the pawn chain and then get this bishop up somewhere or other and just castle. That's what we're trying to do. And just get a playable position for ourselves and for our opponent. So we can check here, you'll have to block. We can play knight up. You can always take like this, so you're fine. But it seems like a nice move to me. Actually, do I go here though? Just wondering about creating this, but this is the more forcing move because you've got to blockade it and then we can play knight up. I could ignore that and play pawn here. I just don't want to blunder some sort of nonsense if I forget the move sequence somehow. But takes is fine. So let's go here threatening to take. He can always drop back if he's in doubt. He can just take here if he's in doubt. I guess that's a safe pre-move. If he takes, I'm going to take back. But with it being rapid, you don't really need to do pre-moves, at least not early in the game. Yeah, he's played queen up. So I can take here now, and he's going to have to take. So do I take here first, I'm wondering? Here, I guess he just simply takes. But I've maybe got pawn up to play bishop up. Actually, I like the look of that. I'm going to play pawn up first because I can still take here. He can still take here. I'm preparing to bring the bishop in as well. Depends what he wants to do with his king. He's gone the other side, so now it's more of a forcing situation. So I think I'll take here. He'll take here. So we'll get rid of the knight. If he goes with a queen, we could take and he's still in time to take, but the bishop would be loose. So he takes. He's gone with the pawn rather than with the queen there. So we've got bishop back, bishop up, or maybe queen back. I think I just like the slow steady move so I can prepare to castle. And I'm wondering, okay, he's attacked this. Oh, he's attacked my bishop, so I've blundered. I guess I can come back and hit his queen, but yeah, I've had 3 dodgy games in a row, so I'm hoping for 4th time lucky. 4th time lucky we're aiming for, but this pawn is loose, that one is covered, that one is a bit more problematic, so we probably just have to castle here and accept a bad position, don't we? In fact, we won't even be able to come back here. I guess we can go there. I'm going to play bishop up to guard the pawn. He'll take here and I can drop back. I can't go here. I can't go here. I could go here, actually, I guess, and attack the knight. So it doesn't matter which square I'm on, it might do. Here? Well, it is an attack to the knight, isn't it? Here? Or here, or maybe here. We attack the knight and the pawn, but I guess my bishop does as well. I like the idea of going here. But if I'm here, I've got the option to retreat if I need it. Here, we can hit the pawn. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm going to go here to hit the knight, but I'm just trying to castle. It's all I'm looking at. I'm not really worried about winning a pawn here. You can always just play knight back and I'll just castle. Bishop down. But yeah, 3 dodgy games in a row. This is number 4. So we're just looking for a nice, honest opponent. And this account, at least, it's a 5-year-old account. That's what you're generally looking for. How old is mine now? 6 years old. Oh, he's played bishop in. So hasn't he just done a knight there? And then takes. Has he just confused himself? I just take the knight. And if he takes, I take back. I think he's been calculating something there and he's miscalculated, so don't I just step up here? I mean, he's going to get the rooks active, but I can chase his queen. So king up must be the right move. Castling is a technical move, but you're not going to castle there. I think he's mixed his moves up somehow. He's maybe overcalculated it or mixed his move order up what he was intending. So this rook will come across here, so this one can still defend here, but I think that's all he's done. He's been working out a few lines and he's miscalculated it. So that gives us a tempo to come here and develop the rook. We're not bothered about trying to win these pawns. We're just going more after the king now. So here we would just have bishop up. I guess he wants to be on a light square. That's what he's gone for. So is there a spectacular sacrifice on check, check, check? Back, check, and he can block, can't he? So he's fine. So maybe rook here. If he develops and we take, he can throw a check in. That's where we've got to be a bit careful. But we've got a king we can attack. But I like the cautious approach. I'm going to go here to hit the pawn. I expect one of the rooks will come here. And I'll play rook to c2, I think, first. Before I look to do this. He might even then play rook down and guard it. But there is this one as well, I guess. That's what he's gone for. So do I take this? No. I don't want to allow this counterattack if I take here. It might be fine though. Take here. Check. Rook blocks. And he just takes our queen, doesn't he? That's how you can blunder. That's how you can blunder. Now I could take here. And what's he going to do? Here, here. I'm not sure. Let's take this one. Let's grab this pawn and just come back. Or maybe come back here and get a tempo attacking here. It might encourage a move like f6. What I don't want is to get him getting lots of checks in and my king gets run around. That's why I've gone here, so I can go to c2. Okay, so I think I want to go here now and see if we encourage this or this. We could just come back where we were, but I think it makes sense to go here. Okay, he has gone there, so now we'll just drop back. I mean, he could go all in, he could go really crazy, but... oh, he has gone bonkers crazy. Okay. Takes, takes, takes. Here, here. I don't like the look of them sort of moves, but there is actually a pin there right now, so it's not threatening to capture. So I've got h4 right. He's trying to just blast everything open, but I'm in this same position here. If I take and he checks and I block, he can take my queen, and I can't take back. Now I can play h4. Now say he guards it, takes, takes, and everything opens up. It looks risk-free, this, doesn't it? But if I take and he goes this way, the bishop is then potentially loose. And here, this pawn is potentially loose. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to play h4. I think he'll want to do this idea. Queen across and hit the pawn. So he's gone there, so we'll take. And that's exactly what he's done. So we'll go back in the middle and we'll prepare a pawn push. So he's got this pawn up and he doesn't have a check. So if I go here now, I've got queen here as well, but this pawn is loose, has to be dealt with, so we have to push, right? But if he gets the rook here, then the bishop could be vulnerable because of the pin. Oh, I'm down to 4 minutes, what the heck? Well, that's problematic, I wasn't looking at the clock. I'm miles down. If we take here, he crashes through. This is why you've got to be really careful. I'd like the queen off the board. Queen here, and if he runs away, we go here. But now if I take, he's got this, and I still can't go here. But I could go here, maybe. Check, I don't like that. But he's threatening to take now, but I can take for one move. And he can't take this pawn, but he's threatening to take, we go here. I want to take this pawn, but I don't think I can safely, can I? But if he checks, can I just step back? Or maybe I can. Here, check. Step back. Oh, you can just start checking though. See, it's problematic, problematic. So how the heck do I deal with this? I think I play queen back. If his queen runs off, there's a potential check and hit the rook, depending on what he does if he doesn't trade. If the queen comes off, it's a lot easier for me to play quicker, but I'm nearly 3 minutes down. Okay, so I've got to do a little bit less chat, a little bit more focus. But he doesn't have a check. He's gone back, so he's allowed that. That should just kill the game now. So, take. It does indeed. I think he just mixed his move order up when he was calculating. I think that's all that happened. So let's pause so we don't accidentally start another game. We've got 30 moves, so they're the move tiles for both players. But I think he just simply mixed his move order up, calculating and thinking ahead. That happens quite a lot. But let's just see. Yeah, so we're level here, and this is where the mistake or the blunder comes. Move 15, so that's where we're level till 96 and 84, but they would have been basically the same, but for that one move. So nothing's been flagged pretty much for either side in all these opening moves. We're just developing, trying to get a playable position. Yeah, so e3 was the more precise move instead of going the knight forward here. Yeah, and I should have played the bishop back to challenge the queen immediately there. So I should have dropped the bishop back. There's always something to learn when you review these games. And then we've got a bit of a problem here. So bishop back was good. Queen across was good. Bishop f3 was good. A knight takes was actually an inaccuracy. He should have played h5, a very bold attacking move. And I'd probably have to castle and just give up on this one. h5, actually h4 is the right move. That's not my style of play. That's what I should be doing though. h5, h4. We're taking queen a5 was good. Then he's got knight to b1 as the best move. Who's going to play that? Knight to b1. What's the idea there? If I castle and we just hit the knight. I mean, it's double guarded, but who's going to play knight to b1 there? These engines are a bit crazy, aren't they? But he's played his bishop in and just basically, I'm assuming he's been calculating ahead and he's mixed his move order up and just forgot the knight was hanging. I think that's all that's happened. But then you're going to be aware of this type of threat coming in. But I've managed to play it pretty well here. So nothing's been flagged really for either side to end this game. But you can imagine, if the rook was here, there's always the potential because of a pin that the bishop could fall, especially if it's on this file. So that's why we've got to be careful. I just wanted to get the queen off the board, and thankfully we've won the rook there. So it is what it is, not too much to say that, but there's always something to learn when you review these games, so very good.